Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So,
It's a lot of
what were you
D100s.
guys rolling during the break while I was away?
Just a bunch of things.
Just needed to mellow out.
Wow. All right. Well, here you are. You are back. You wake up in the morning. Nothing unexpected. And you continue your journey.
Excellent.
Yeah.
16 miles later, you find yourself at the Great Bridge that spans the Lower Berg River. Yep, it's about half the day so far. It's a massive, large stone bridge with room for 2 wagons to go across it. There's a little shop on your side, a couple little shops on your side with some inns and taverns. There's some stairs down below where ships are unloading things off the river or loading things onto the river. You sit pretty high above it at your point, maybe 40 or 50 feet up.
Yeah.
I'll go up to some of the people there working at the bridge. Excuse me, did anybody see a halfling village going by? Could you tell me which direction it went?
No.
We were looking for the halfling village and the gnome village.
Oh.
By the way, why are we following the road? We're following the river.
We probably...
Oh, because eventually you follow the river and you come to like Chester Creek and this other stuff, and then you follow the river and you
probably crossed the bridge on the road and then went along the river on the south side and eventually got through this crossing.
Because the river, all the rivers eventually get here. So whether you follow the road or the river, you're going to get to this spot eventually. And you've come to this spot, and the question stands before you: what are you going to do? Are you going to go forward?
I'm going to ask one of those people that, that operates or that steering or commandeering these barges that are going in and out. Like, probably, I mean, how big are they? Do I have like a crew
Barges?
or is it like one per? Yeah, I approach like one that is currently docking, like people are doing stuff there. I'm moving cargo off or on. Excuse me.
Good evening, Mr. Elf. How's it going? Are you here to buy something from Robert's store of dysfunctional goods? I'm just kidding. That's not the real name of the store. Robert's my buddy over there. Are you looking to buy something though?
Well, I would like to buy information if that is possible.
Yeah. We don't typically sell information, but if I know something you want to know, I would be happy to charge you for it.
Yeah. I'm looking for Halfling and Gnome village along the river.
Say no more. Come with me. He leads you down the staircase to the boat. Inside the little skipper's shed that's on top of it. And goes to the chair right where the steering wheel is. Flips it open, and there are 3 fairly fresh halfling's feet. Just a little rot. Not a lot. Still pretty good. And
no, I'm actually looking for a village of halflings and gnomes along the river.
well, we got 15 little halflings here if you want to count the toes.
I'm looking for a village.
Oh, he shuts it very quickly. Real village.
Yes.
That's very nice. I will take away your rights to play with the token if you keep fucking... Bad chat. Bad players. Well, look, the Berg River is filled with, what do you call them? Trolls. Yeah, this whole lower expanse covered with trolls. I doubt there's any halflings or gnomes living there. Certainly none that I've ever seen from the river, and I've spent my entire life floating up and down that river.
Huh.
We are getting the answers here. We should go to Wiki Run. I hear that all your questions can be answered.
Yes, I was asking, do you know of someone who goes that route over the Wiki Run?
No. Yeah, we don't... No ships go up there. It's, It's too difficult. You know, there's a lot of waterfalls. Lots
you
of
feel-
little waterfalls and rapids. It's impassable by boat to go up. You'd have to carry your boat alongside. And then you couldn't even come back down because of, again, the rapids and the waterfalls. So no one goes that way.
You're sure you've not seen like a village of gnomes along the river coast or banks?
Well, you wanted to pay for this information, so why don't you pitch up a gold piece?
He flicks him a gold piece.
Nope, haven't seen a single one.
Yep.
I
Information.
hear we can find out all the answers to everything in the world at WikiRun for free.
All right, apparently we're going up this river.
So you're gonna head up the wiki run.
Apparently.
Yes.
All right. You bid the ship captain to do, and start trudging up alongside the river over here. You get about that far before the end of the day. The Wiki Run is a murky river that seems to kind of disappear and reappear. On the other side of it is this big marshland. And so sometimes the river sort of like, it just blends into like a big swamp, and then you're like, oh wait, never mind, there's the river again. That was a particularly swampy part of the river. And there are, as the man said, plenty of little waterfalls and rapids and deep pools and rocks, and it would be impossible to take a boat up or down this stretch of waterway. You do pass near evening time, you do pass a small human settlement.
Small humans. Those are halflings. We found the place.
It's curious how Wiglaf is continuing to hear the voice from the unheard voice from the nothingness.
Bigloff, you're gonna get yourself.
Your lives being narrated.
You're gonna get yourself TPK'd, Bigloff. And by TPK, I mean team party kill, not total party wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of
Big Love
course,
always his
you mean
Right,
kill
yeah,
because
okay.
fight doesn't start with a K.
Total party kill, or team player kill. Both are kills.
Or FF, friendly fire.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to ask the admin of Wiki for? I am going to ask for the skulls of my enemies.
You know, I just cross off a list, and at some point we are going to get tired of the constant of just references to internet stuff, and at that point we're just going to kill Wiglaf because he has outrun his usefulness.
Those 8 character points for Velvos, the irritating personalities.
Well spent, Rob. Also, what did you say, Nick? I think you're muted.
Well, based on last week, I can certainly tell you that fire is certainly not friendly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, a
Well-
small human settlement.
Yep.
You said, Neal?
Yep.
Is it
Small
National
human
Killer?
settlement.
Any specifics?
Yes. It's a small
What
human
are they?
settlement.
All right.
That is not the PC term. The small peoples like to be called Devitos.
I think that's... It sounds insulting, but if you think about it, it's like... At least it's insulting for people who don't like Danny DeVito.
It sounds like this went over your head, which is the problem for the small people. I mean, Devitos.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to bed.
So yeah, you guys, you pass out. You camp on the side of the river, nice and
Yep.
peaceful like, and wake up the next day, nice and peaceful like.
Neal got it.
And I think we continue down the wiki run.
Up the wiki run, actually.
Oh, sorry. Yes, up.
Along the wiki run.
All right. Half a day later, you have arrived at the foot of Wicklamdo, the great mountain at the center of the kingdom. It is quite tall, many miles tall. It is snow-capped year-round, even in the heat of summer. And this is the place from which the original settlers in this area lived. Wick is the old word for like a safe place or a cave or a shelter or a grotto or something like that. And Lamdo means mountain. Literally, the place is called like the safe mountain. So you are here, not quite at the base of it, up a little ways, at a particularly big waterfall. Looking up, it's maybe 60 feet, a lot of water coming over it.
So I assume either that village is down the Berg River, or Desmond just want us to, well, out of Shenanigans, or he confused the rivers. And
Did
he
he
meant
say
the
it was-
Lamdoon River.
Perhaps he wanted to sit in the corner.
So,
It is a nice corner. I admit
Perhaps
that.
Limblom wanted a different corner to play corner napkin.
so are we gonna go down the lane D
Yes.
now?
Yes.
All right. I guess we circle around the mountain until we find the Lamdoon River.
No, down the Berg River, I said.
Oh,
Oh,
are you sure we're not
I said
going
it's
around?
either it's down the Berg River, Desmond confused rivers and meant the Lamdoon River, or he just wanted us out of the house.
well, then if you confuse it,
I don't know. I kind of
Lamdoon
trust
River.
that boat.
why did they ask Desmond for it? Why didn't they ask someone else, who's closer and more convenient to talk to than going all the way to Berkshire?
After that birthday party and all that occurred in preparation for it, I learned not to care anymore.
Vigloff checks the bottom of his feet to make sure they didn't walk through the halfling village.
Your feet are halfling free.
Probably also very muddy.
This is too bad. I wanted to go to the small human village. I mean, the DeVito village. I feel a kinship to them, almost like twins.
All right. Well, let's head southwest or southeast for a little while until we get to the road, and then travel along that back to the river.
Yeah. And then go down the Berg River, probably killing hundreds of innocent trolls via hand mutilation on the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. Let us not waste our time here.
All right, so you guys head southwest, back along Wiki Run. It's much easier to go down than it is up.
No, we were heading over to the road. From
You
there.
head to the road. Oh, you
Well, you
cross
sound like-
right over to this road. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
then head
and
back.
then down the road back to the big bridge, and then south along the Berg River.
All right. That
What side of the burger?
takes a day to get to here. Still no encounters. Maybe a third of a day to get back to the river. So now you've been gone 1, 2, 3. This is day 4 of your journey.
You can just assume we stock up along the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. You get back to the bridge,
Bridge.
and then what? Where are you
South.
going?
Along the Berg River.
Along the side? Which bank would you like to go along?
Coin flip?
Let's go
East
along.
side.
Let's go along the east side, just so we don't have to cross the swamp wash.
Lovely. All right,
All right.
you guys start heading down the Berg River.
Perhaps the gnomes have a cloaking device.
And what is your marching order? How do you proceed down the river?
I'm on the left side. Have someone between the river and me. Because
Okay.
someone spoke about the whole river riddled with water trolls. So maybe I have a weak love between me and the river.
All right, so Vigloff is walking. Guathir is beside Vigloff. Torque and Doreen, is one of you in the front or in the back?
I'm probably in the front.
Torque's in the front. Okay. Torquey boy can I get a perception check from you?
Yeah, oh yeah. They're all. Ooh.
Ooh, quite nice, yeah. So you're sure enough walking down the river. You come to a bend in it, and as you get to the outside of the bend, you can see a lot of the riverway before you. And sure enough, as they mentioned, there are a group of maybe 8 trolls who are on the other bank of the river across it, it's a big river. You know, it's like half a mile wide at this point. And this is the narrow point. At some points, the Berg River is a mile or more wide.
So then it's pretty deep here.
It's deep. It's a big river.
Wait, you said it's how wide?
Half a mile at this point.
So this is like a Mississippi kind of river.
Yes.
It started a day's walk away.
Well, if you've noticed, it's quite big. There's many different sub-rivers that all join into here, and it widens and slows, and it gets quite big. Yes.
Just amazing that nobody noticed the river for so long.
I think every time we've come by here, we've mentioned how wide this section of the river is.
Yeah.
This is common.
It has been a well-known fact that it's pretty big.
Anywho, you are walking alongside it when you see on the other bank of the river about 8 trolls who are ripping apart some poor boatman. You can see his boat has been pulled up on the river as well, or off on the banks of the river as well. But the guy's clearly lifeless. You know, trolls are passing legs and arms around, and one of them sucking meat off the fingers. Another one is like got his hip bone and is like trying to rip the meat off the hip bone and break it and just suck out the marrow. It's a pretty gruesome scene.
Another troll is like stringing all the bones together to make a little dance puppet out of it. Yeah, it's really grotesque.
Do you see that over there?
I mean, it's trolls, yes.
Boat.
Listen,
Oh,
we
you're
can
welcome to
exactly
swim over
cross-
and get it for us.
Yeah, we
Oh,
can
yes,
exactly cross this river. So.
Hey,
And Connar just fucked up the cameras.
I don't know what happened. I hit a button. Rob, turn
You
your
did.
camera on.
Rob will need to cycle his camera to get everything working to correct your mistakes.
I don't know what happened. Oh, I think I hit the enter button.
Shame.
I don't know why that turned off my camera, but
For that,
Because
it adds another 4 trolls to the group.
yep. Anyway, so there's a bunch of trolls on the other side of the river from you guys.
I mean, unless Weeglove wants to swim over and pull the boat towards our side, I think all we can do is just keep an eye on them and shrug.
Cool. You guys keep heading down the river. And eventually night falls and you all make camp. And
No, I would propose that we do not make camp right next to the river. Maybe just a little ways off. A few 100 feet, maybe.
you know, move yourself a few 100 feet away from the river.
Yes. It is, with all these water trolls nearby, it is probably not too careful to, sleep right next to them. Or maybe even a few 100 yards.
All right. Guathier, would you make me a perception check?
Sure. Plus...
Nice.
So you guys are camped out a few 100 feet away from the river, resting, sleeping. Guathier's on watch. What is your watch composed of usually, Guathier?
Well... He has a tent, but since he's on watch, he's not inside it. We are in a forest, so probably he's sitting on some kind of branch in a tree. Keeping his eye out. I mean, he probably does not see too much right now because he chose to sit in a tree and there's a lot of leaves around. But maybe, he can't see anything, nothing, anything can't see him. So he's keeping an eye out onto the others.
Yeah. So you're waiting here, doing your job, making sure everything is going according to plan. But from your vantage point in the tree, you have a hard time seeing the monsters approaching. It's not until they're pretty much on top of the party that you recognize them being there. So
wait, the monsters got their perception check right?
Yes, they did.
No, they could pass by us, and not notice us.
They could. But then it wouldn't have had you bother even rolling for perception.
I imagine it's like Guafir sitting there staring out into the forest, like put some leaves aside. Then there's like a breeze and put some leaves in his face and some hair, and like, and he's for like a minute he's a bit distracted. And then he looks over to the party. There's suddenly like a troll ripping someone's guts out.
Yeah. That's more or less what it is. You will get to roll initiative for the same time as the trolls are leaping on the sleeping party. So let's grab a bunch of dice. And let's have Guafir alone roll for initiative because everyone else is asleep and surprised.
Yeah, let me just look something up. Where's the time? All right.
Ooh, I'm gonna need my water troll stat blocks. Why do they call them splat books? Is splat an acronym? Does anyone know?
Black book?
Yeah,
It's the
the splat book. Have you not heard
It's
the
the
term?
sound that an undead hand makes on an impact with a mutilated troll.
Facebook for gray oozes.
How gross. Nope, they are under humanoids. Monstrous humanoids. That's where my trolls live.
Black book? I've never heard this.
Okay, well, never mind then. And what do I need? I'm gonna need D4s. Oh, I'm just gonna need D4s. Lots and lots of four-sided dice. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna need a bunch of D8s too. Oh, what have I done? What have I done, guys?
Ah, Jesus, Neal.
Oh, I made a mess. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's throw it all into the air, Neal.
Too many dice. There's too many dice. There we go.
The blood rods to bring the book
Oh
to
my
you.
god. What am I? I just made a mess of everything. It's the worst. Guathir, did you roll initiative? You did.
Yeah. Do the trolls go first? Do I actually like look over and everybody's already getting mauled by the trolls?
You rolled an 8 on initiative. That is not great, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Let's see. One of the trolls definitely goes before you. I think that's what happens, is that one troll gets up on the party and starts attacking, and you immediately notice that troll and react before the others get to do their actions. But that one troll still gets to the party first. There are 3 party members. That one troll finds Doreen. Doreen happens to be the closest one to the river, and the troll descends upon her with a joyous, gleeful rending of flesh.
If you had said laughter, I would have imagined like a child's laughter in my head.
Yep. All right, so it goes to claw you, Doreen.
Trolls with baby heads.
Did you say baby-headed trolls?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So there's a 29. and a 16.
Well, I'm assuming I'm not sleeping in my armor, so 29 clears by 19.
Oh!
Wait, don't you always sleep in your armor? Like in the rest of the sessions, you always slept in your armor.
I don't think I did. I have full plate.
It would be very awkward to sleep in full plate. Maybe for
I
one
am-
night you could do it, but you've been traveling for like a week thus far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
need
know.
a
I mean, I saw Excalibur, and it seemed there were an awful lot of things you could do in full plate, including getting intimate.
In full plate? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess if
there's
you, you can do a lot of handsy thingies in full plate, I presume.
Maybe she's not wearing the full plate, but like a breastplate or something. Like
No, they had apparently nobody here at Elsair has seen Excalibur.
No, but intimacy does not require penetration. You could do plenty of very intimate,
The
loving
child
things.
was fathered.
A child was fathered. Well, maybe they just took their armor off screen and they didn't show you that part.
No, they showed in armor in the act.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway,
no
cleared by
one
19
watches
is triple crit. It's 4 times damage dice.
Yep.
Luckily, it's only a claw, and the claws only do d4 plus 1. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage on the first claw. The 16 clears by 6, then,
Yep.
which just does 5 damage. And the bite comes in. This is about where you're waking up, Doreen. The bite. Oh, natural 20 and a natural 1. The natural 1, even though it is a 10, which should hit, is a miss. I think instead the troll gets a handful of hands, or a mouthful of hands, that happen to be near your throat. You
that's
know?
like crunchy. you
Yeah.
know?
So, Doreen, you're waking up, clearly. You can join initiative next round. Gwathir, why don't you take your turn, buddy?
Like he sees that, like he calls out, "Wake up, Vetrai!" And he concentrates for a moment and goes invisible.
Gwathir turns invisible on his turn. Okay. The remaining
And he will
trolls
change
descend
his-
upon the
and he
party.
will change his location from the branch to maybe to a different branch, if possible. If like looks around, like, yeah, I can easily just hang around this branch instead of sitting where I
Yeah,
just told
totally.
him.
You move from one branch to another. The 4 remaining trolls go. The next one is going to descend on Viglaf. And make 3 attacks against Viglaf. 2 claws, 1 bite. It will claw you for a 17, a 23, and it will bite you for a 16.
Well, that kills me. Oh, I thought those were damage. I was
No, those are rolls to hit.
That is a mighty troll.
I was like, dang, that's some damage.
I take it 17 hits you.
Yeah, 17 hits. 17
You take
is my
5. Does 23 clear by 10?
AC. No, because it's 17.
Your AC 17?
Yes.
he doesn't wear armor.
That doesn't include dexterity, does it?
He has 8 decks.
Yes. I have
How
8
is
dex.
your AC 17? Run me.
He's an
walk-
ogre.
I'm an ogre, so that gives me AC 4, which is AC 6, or AC 16. Then I have, let's see, which of the things? My
Being an
defensive
ogre
bonus-
gives you a +6 to AC.
Actually, it's 5. Let's see. Yeah,
5.
Yeah, I was gonna
ogre-
say because regular ogres only have 15.
15. And
You have +2
then
from
I have
armor.
defensive bonus of 2.
From what?
from being a fighter, not wearing armor.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that doesn't apply while you're asleep.
Yes, it does. I think it does. It
Your
doesn't specify.
defensive bonus from being a fighter does not apply when you're unconscious. Fighters are not like dodging attacks in their sleep. Come on. I can get the hide, the thick hide, totally.
Dreams, reactive dreams.
But skills do not apply while you're unconscious.
It just says I've got that defensive bonus. I specifically didn't wear armor during my sleep in order to gain
fine. A 13 is a miss because of your AC from your hide, but you do not get your fighter defensive bonus while unconscious. This is not 5th edition, guys. You don't get your dex bonus to AC unconscious. So that's a miss.
What?
And no, I'm sorry, that was a 23. Because 14 plus 9 is 23, so that does not clear by 10. It just is a regular hit. So that's another 2 damage to you. And then the bite was the 16. 7 and 9 is 16, which does not crit, but will also directly hit. And you will bite for 4 damage.
How much did I take total here?
I did not keep track. It was 4, and I don't remember what the other 2 rolls were.
2,
Maybe I should just re-roll the damage since we don't remember.
4, 2. Did all 3 hit?
All 3 hit.
Okay. 1 claw was a 2, the bite was a 4, and then we're missing 1 claw attack, so it gets re-rolled out.
5.
Yeah.
4, 2, and 5, so 11. All right.
11. Lovely. That is troll number 2. Troll number 3. Oh, Torque. I guess it makes sense that each one goes after a different one of you. Torque, you will get bit or you will get clawed for 22 and 22. Those will both hit. And you will get bit for 13. 13 will hit.
Yeah.
They're all hits.
They're all hits. The 2 clear by 10.
Oh god. Okay. So 6, 7. No, 6. That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from the claws. And did the bite hit you as well?
Yeah.
But did not crit.
Correct.
And the bite for 3, 6, 9. Ooh, tough.
24 damage then.
So there's 3 trolls feasting on 3 player characters. There are 2 other trolls nearby. And I think the only one that they can actually feast on is Vigloff, because he's so big. There's enough room around Vigloff to be covered in trolls. Well, I don't know. Torque is big enough. Maybe they'll split between Torque and Vigloff. You guys are both pretty large creatures. Yeah, they definitely split. So Torque, second guy on you.
But they're awake, right? So.
Yes.
I mean,
now
it
they
doesn't
are
matter
awake.
if I'm awake or not.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm sleeping in my armor, and Neal probably isn't going to let me grab my shield or anything. So.
No, you guys are surprised. So all the trolls get their round off. So then we have a 17 and a 19 for claws, which do 3 and 2 damage. And we have a 12 for a bite, which I think probably also hits you.
Mm-hmm.
That does 8 damage. And then we have the last troll against our dearly beloved Vigloff. The bite is a natural 1, which will miss. The claws are going to be a 23 and a 19, which will both hit. Neither will clear by 10. And you will take, 5 and 3 damage, which is 8.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive another round of this here.
All right, so
I don't think anybody's going to survive another round of this shit.
everybody's awake. Guathir is hiding in the trees.
Yeah.
Invisible,
I have 17
right?
HP. Yeah, I'm invisible. Just to clarification for people watching, I'm a wizard with 17 HP, and no spell that would incapacitate a troll. So, just so everybody knows,
Okay.
I chose to hide myself.
Let's roll initiative, everybody. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to attack because
I have to use my full action to equip my shield, don't I?
A shield takes a round to dawn. Yes.
bullshit.
What type of shield do you have?
Just a standard.
What's the
shield.
AC bonus of it?
The AC bonus is plus +1, but I've got the shield proficiency and some other bullshit, so I just get +4 from my shield.
So you get a total +4 from your shield.
Total +4 for my shield, but the actual shield itself, as listed in the equipment, is +1. The other stuff
Where's
is
the other
skill.
+3 come from? Fucking skills
You
and
get a total
powers.
of +3 for being proficient in shields,
All right.
and then I got my sword and board style for the
All right.
attitude +1.
All right.
Neal?
All right.
From my position,
Neal, don't be fucking complaining when you nearly just killed everyone in one round. Okay?
how close are the trolls to me? In
Oh, they're
terms
not
of-
close to you at all. You're up in a tree, and you're a little ways away. The trolls are oblivious to your presence in any way, shape, or form. You're like, what, 20 feet from them if you want? You're as close or as far away as you really want to be. They're unaware of you, Guathir.
A bit above you. No, I'm just, and they're kind of gathered, like the party is together, so
Yeah, the
trolls
party's
are-
sleeping. They all like kind of creep in and then descend on the party and start ripping them to
All right.
cinders. Not to cinders, to
Yeah, I just
ripping them
want to-
apart.
Look at the spell here. Perfect. And trolls are large creatures, right?
Yes, they are.
All right. Let's hope I don't die. Oh God, no talk.
The initiatives 12, 11, 13, 7. The fastest troll goes at 11.
Oh.
So, Guathir.
All right. This is a 5 by 20 by 20 wedge. Since the party is on the ground, how many trolls can I get in one go?
When you say 5 by 20 by 20, you mean 5 feet long?
It's color spray. It's just
Oh,
five
okay. So 20 feet long, 5 feet wide at the base. Got it. Okay. So
base, and then 20 feet long, 20 foot at the end, and
where's the 5? How do you make a triangle of 5, 5, and 20?
height.
Because it starts at 5 feet wide.
And it becomes 20 feet wide?
Yeah, or it's like 5 feet.
It's a cone without a top. Like it's one side. It's a trapezoid.
Is it a trapezoid? 5 feet wide, 20 feet long, 20 feet at the end?
It's the only way I can
I
understand.
know it's 20 feet at the end,
dimensions being
because
listed.
that's
in
always
the-
how color spray worked. It's definitely not a line.
A
It's
5 by
definitely not 20 foot at
20.
the.
Sure, whatever. 5 feet in front of you, 20 feet long, 20 feet wide at the end. That's fine.
And since I'm 20 feet away from them, how many can I hit without hitting any of my party members? From the tree.
Without hitting any of your party members, probably 0, because they're all on top of your party members, right? They're
Okay.
like leaning over, eating your party members.
Okay.
That should actually be pretty easy to do it then, because just aim it up a little bit. Boom.
Yeah, but he's in the tree, so
Yeah,
he's
I'm in the
really
tree,
only going to
so
be
I
able to
go
hit.
down, and once I go down, still invisible. And then how many can I hit? Probably not all of them, but
Well, you could probably, so if it's 5 by 20 by 20, you could probably hit every single person in the party and the monsters all together at
but
once.
they're large creatures, so if I aim up a bit, it's
So I guess what I'm trying to say is that the color spray, we have a two-dimensional layout of it, but I presume it also goes through a vertical height as well, right? So I would expect that you're not going to be able to hit the trolls who are on top of people without hitting the people directly below them.
Except they're not really on top of us. They're taking up 10-foot squares next to us.
Let's not try and devolve into I'm a 10 by 10 by 10 cube logic, because that's the worst type of logic in the world.
Well, what about I'm a very large creature which takes up space and can't
But you know,
be hovering in the same square?
if there's a
as
bunch
somebody
of
else?
if there's a creature eating some kill, it's gonna be very hard to hit that creature with a spell without hitting the thing on the ground. Is what I'm trying to say.
Is the
especially
color
when it's a big
spray
AoE.
two-dimensional?
It's a big AoE spell. It does not specify two-dimensional or three-dimensional, and since it's colored lights, I'm expecting it to be like a big three-dimensional spray of colors that go all over the place. I think you're gonna have to hit the party and the trolls.
Can you just sort of aim it
It's
so that
actually
it's...
not a. It's a fan-shaped spray. It's actually the
Yeah.
5 feet is the height. It says fan-shaped spray of clashing colors.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking two-dimensional. So, just turn his hand sideways. Boom.
It is actually, that's what the 5 is. It's 5 foot high. That's like the height, then 20 by 20 in terms of length and width at the end.
So it seems like if he turned it sideways...
Give me an in
you
check.
kinda, like,
If you pass
touch
the in check, you can hit some
them
trolls
or
without hitting the party
them.
members. If you fail the in check, you're gonna clip some party members.
All right, come on.
'Cause everyone's super close and people are getting up and moving around, and you make the in check. You can hit a bunch of trolls.
All right.
Roll your d6.
All right, D6. And I assume it drops you out of invisibility since it probably
Yes,
counts as a
absolutely.
second. And wait, before that, I will cast it as at a higher level since it's alteration. I count as a 7th level wizard for this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
Come on, big money, big. 3
4.
is good.
3. All right.
And it's half move, so I will try to get back up into the tree. I can make a check if you want to.
Creatures above the level of the caster. La la la.
He's
Blah,
level
not
7 for
seeing,
this.
not affected. Blah blah blah.
So they have to have at least 7 hit dice to get a save.
Or 6 hit dice. All those above the level of caster and all those 6th level or 6 hit dice or more are entitled to saving through.
Oh, yeah.
Where is my document? All right, so all the trolls get save. All 4. 3. All 3.
Yeah.
Oh, these are really borderline. Hold on, I gotta look up saving throws for a 6th level fighter.
11, 13, 12, 13, 14.
Well, spell is important to you.
Spell.
14?
Yep.
So it looks like 2 fail and 1 passes. So
And
2
I
trolls
will-
immediately just like conk out.
As he in his invisible state, nobody else sees that. He pulls out the sword, and from the gem inside the hill comes this dashing array of colors. And once he's noticed he's gone out of invisibility, he's going to climb back up the tree.
All right.
Because it's better to face a troll in a tree than on the ground. With the sword in hand.
Next troll is gonna go at 11. Does that go with any party members?
Yep.
I go on 11.
All right. Same time as Viglaf. I should figure out which trolls these are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which trolls went down?
Let's see. Well, they can't all be. The 2 on Viglaf apparently are still standing, and there weren't 3 trolls on you, and then the 1 on Doreen is still standing. So it looks like the 2 trolls on Torque were the ones that were knocked unconscious by Color Spray.
those two.
I'll take it. Oh, wait, no.
So
Magic Donkey, you are my only hope.
Viglaf, there are 2 trolls eating you when you wake up.
Now,
Go for
who
it.
is the troll that has an 11 who goes at the same time I do? The one on me, or do I beat them?
I believe that is the one on Doreen.
Okay.
So I've beaten the 2 of these at least.
You've beaten the 2 on you, yes.
All right. I am gonna shout. We were just having a nice, relaxing time, and then trolls dropped in and ruined everything. I feel like I am on a feminist website comment section. And then I'll try to hit one of the trolls and with 2 attacks and see. I don't know. There's a decent chance if I hit twice that I might be able to put 1 troll down. Let's see. Total is.
Well, remember, you've got that nice,
Yeah, that's gonna make a lot of difference actually.
that nice sword of wounding.
Ooh, I forgot about the Sword of Wounding.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
was wondering about how that works with troll regeneration and preventing them from regenerating.
Hmm.
Is it magical healing?
We'll have to
Magical
find out.
First
Holy shit!
Oh, that is,
and
oh
second
god.
one.
I think that's one dead troll.
Well, trolls have 15 AC. So you clear by 13 and you clear by 12. The 13 is a double crit, so 3 times damage dice. The 25 is a single crit, so 2 times damage dice.
So a total of 5 times damage dice.
Yes, but you only add your strength bonus once per attack, so twice.
So that would be 15d6.
Yes.
Well, maybe
15d6.
roll the first damage first, because that troll could go
Yeah,
down.
you might want to
That's
single
true.
target.
So 9d6 on the first one plus 12.
Plus 12? Wait. Plus 12. Where's the 12 from?
It is from being specialized plus 18 strength plus, or 1800 strength plus 3 for the sword.
1800 strength. Oh, you got that with your high. You rolled exceptional strength, then you had ogre blood or
Yeah.
ogre race, so you got to add to it. Yeah.
Plus 2 plus.
Ooh, 4 ones on the row on those D6s. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough, but that's still a shit ton.
Hold on. So you get plus 6 for your strength. Then you get what's the other? Where's the other 6 come from?
I think you only get plus 11,
Let me
actually.
see, I got 3 for the sword.
Uh huh.
Magic sword.
6 for strength brings you to
Two
9.
for specialization.
Is it
And
2
then
from?
let me see.
Yeah, but you will
Which was
remember specialization gives, 1.
Plus 2.
So I don't know where you're getting.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm over by 1
Wait,
then.
do you have a fighting
Okay.
style?
It's only 35 damage, everybody. What?
I think. Wait, what fighting style do you have, Rob?
So you obliterate one troll. You just you hack it up through in between its legs, up its spine, through its throat, through its head. The troll splits into 2 pieces and flies in equal and opposite directions for tens of feet. That troll is no more. Please roll me double damage against the second troll.
Alright, so this will be tougher to accomplish.
This troll
It's
has more
only-
HP as well.
So
Only
it's just 66.
66 plus 11.
25 HP troll. And the 25 HP troll is evaporated.
Terrible.
There's a low-lying fog that now covers the camp.
I just imagine Wiglaf is actually just lifting his swords while standing up, and in that motion, he just slices the trolls in half.
Alright, he stands up and he looks about and he goes, "You have made a grievous error. Wiglaf knows you never feed the trolls."
The troll that was attacking Doreen looks up, sees what's happening, leaves Doreen alone, and throws itself at Wiglaf, claws and teeth aplenty.
Opportunity attack.
Doreen is not armed currently. No opportunity attack for her.
I'm not armed, but I have a lot of hands, Neal.
Yes, but you are unarmed. So
Attacks of opportunities from 50 hands.
no. No.
How that works.
The 11 is a miss, but the 23, Wiglaf, the troll reaches into your heart with a claw and scrapes you for 4 points of damage. And then the bite comes in. It's gonna go for your belly. It's gonna take a bite out of Wiglaf crime. It rolls I guess that's no longer a 19. You're actually standing, so it should be just a
15.
AC 17 now.
15. I guess it is a miss. Yep, the bite's a miss. It tries to bite you, it misses you.
Alright.
Alright, so does anyone go
It
before
is-
me at 12?
Nope, you are next at 12.
Okay, well, that troll hurt me, Neal.
It did. It really, really did.
So what's its AC?
15.
15, okay. to 3 crits, so
How do you have 50 hands attacking it? Didn't we set a limit on the number of hands you could deploy at once?
no.
Okay.
That was what would be with the rats.
Ah, that was Droopy and the rats.
Which is nowhere near as strong as it ever could be with these hands. I see Neal now.
He turns
Okay,
his
we have
back,
to limit this.
smacks him with 1 claw, and then just has the hands pour out from inside its chest because they dug through the entire troll's body.
All right. Fuck
can,
it. It's shenanigans. Somehow, all of a sudden, 50 hands all leap and punch at the troll, punching out a hole in its body, and the other hands are leaping through and ripping it apart, and the troll takes 83 points of damage somehow and dies. See, this is why we set limits on crawling claws, Nick, so that you're not doing 83 damage in a round. This is why we set limits.
One
I'm
can
pretty
read it
sure
on your
the
face.
trolls did a pretty close
really-
amount of
Okay, I
damage.
want to point out that, I think Rob did like 60.
To be fair, he did 2
67.
crit. He did basically 3 crits there. So.
He did, yeah, he multi-critted.
And against large creatures with.
Yeah.
And he had to put himself into danger to do it. You could be like 50 feet away and deploying these things. It's fine. It's fine. Just Doreen now definitely has to die someday. One day. You've made her you've argued to be too broken, Nick, and now it's time to die.
I specifically only use these when I'm extremely vulnerable, like without having any armor, just got ripped to bits by a troll.
Yeah,
be fair,
definitely.
Usually you have like 24, 25 AC. Dragon cannot crit you.
Look, you've made Doreen into an amazing character. You've managed to successfully argue your way to victory and OP-ness. And
that is why-
OP
that is why I
as in
shelved
overpoweredness, not OP-ness.
Nick, this is why I shelved Droopy after the Dragon Adventure. I had not continued playing her. Because I did not want her to be around Doreen when Neal eventually just throws something at her to kill her, because she's just so OP.
So Vigloff kills 2 trolls in a round, I kill 1, and I'm the problem. Okay.
Yeah,
And we
yeah,
can-
exactly. I'm glad you see it my way. I mean, he does have 18-100 strength. That's a whole different problem. There are 3 unconscious trolls on 2 unconscious trolls on the ground when Torque finally gets to his feet.
Aren't gloves that give you 100 strength specifically called gauntlets of ogre
strength? Yes.
All right. Well, on that note, I see these 2 fuckers on the ground, and I'm just like, nothing else is alive. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just pick up my sword and just coup de grace one of them.
All right. Go
And then
ahead
keep
and make me an attack.
Is it
Murder the
plus
fuck
4
out of
them
it.
being on the ground and unconscious and whatnot?
Yep.
All right.
Please murder the shit out of this thing.
How about a 31?
31 will clear its 15 AC by 15, which is a triple crit.
No, it's not
No.
that.
I got a natural 15.
Oh, it's only a single crit.
But it has to make a save or be cursed by the sword.
Yep.
Because he has his.
Does 26 kill it?
Holy shit. You're all gonna die. We're just gonna get a whole new first level party.
To be fair, Neal, that is just
It might
longsword.
survive. Hold on, this troll rolled really, really well on HP. The others all kind of rolled like balls, but this one, buddy, this troll is alive.
All right. Well, now it needs to make a saving throw versus spell at -4.
Shit.
To be fair, Neal, that
It
is
fails.
just longsword.
What happens?
That is just longsword
It now
damage.
takes a permanent -1 to hit and to save. So when I hit it next time, it needs to make it at a -5. If it doesn't.
Neal, just to be fair, in favor of talk here, that is just longsword damage, and you gave him like a +4 sword.
Yep. Well, we all did that together. That was a magical moment. That might have to be corrected through lots of bloodshed. Okay.
Neal does not want the party to have magic weapons. Got it.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that I just gave them to you. Hello.
Yeah, and you immediately want to take them away.
I want everything.
Well, he gave us 2, so
It's
it was very good. I mean, in comparison, like here you have 4 very good magical items, and you can keep 2.
Yep.
So-
Let's roll initiative. There's a 1 awake troll and 1 asleep troll. The awake troll is the one that has been badly wounded.
You do not get faster for having magic weapons, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I think
get
rules as
faster.
written you do, but I have scrapped the shit out of that.
It's kind of stupid if you're faster by just having a magical weapon.
The troll goes at 10 Z's. Looks like Gwathir is gonna go first. And maybe a Vigla?
Vigloff adds 10.
The Viglov's not going first. Go for it, Gwathir.
All right. Gwafia jumps down the tree, sword in hand, like behind the troll. Just calls out "Spawn!" and tries to hack it with the.
Well, it's still on the
Yes,
ground,
that's-
so get a +4 for that.
You do. It is still prone. +4 to hit.
So +4. Oh wait, first my +3 from all my stuff. Then +4. Plus it's a back attack. So
+4 for it being prone on the
okay.
ground.
Yeah, right. It's true.
Gwathir goes to stab the troll and puts his sword right through the hole that Torque just made, going all the way into the ground, realizing, oh shit, there's no flesh left in that spot. I hit the one spot on the troll that's already completely annihilated. So you got a bullseye, Gwathir. It was just a bad bullseye.
Oof.
Oof.
That stab for perfection did not help you.
Yeah. The troll rises to its feet. It looks at Gwathir, thinking
Don't I-
that Gwathir's the one who just did this damage to it, and leaps to the attack.
All right.
Do I get an attack of opportunity for it standing up in front of me?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, terrible rolls. 9,
Nope.
14,
Nope.
19.
Yeah. I have 17 AC.
Yeah. The troll slashes at Gwathir. He dances out of the way. The troll goes to grab Gwathir by the front and the belly. Gwathir ducks out of the way, and that's when he realizes that the duck was no good because the troll comes down with its head to bite Gwathir
And he
on
puts
the
his arm into the
shoulder.
way.
He gets a good chunk out of your shoulder for 8 points of damage.
I'm at half health. Zen would be down.
You're so
I still
fine.
have less HP than you right now.
Alrighty, next party member.
Oh wait, it's like all of us at once. Yeah, whatever. This one's mine.
Talk to us, the owners.
Yeah.
We're still in the first round, right?
Don't worry, I get another one. I get
This
another
is
one.
technically round 3.
Yep.
Torquay misses.
Oh, then I didn't roll my second round initiative then.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I tried to call you out on it, and everyone was like, "Don't worry, he goes last."
Yeah, he goes last. Unless he rolls like a 1 or 2. Oh!
Oh,
He
look at
goes next.
Yeah, go for it.
All
Goes
right.
before I
So
miss.
how many are left here?
One
Two, one's
sleeping
on the
one.
ground.
One
One just
2
One's on
unconscious
Guahir. All right, then I'll attack. When on Guahir, I get 3 swords this round
ones. I mean, you need
for being
one.
specialized.
You need one.
Go.
So you say that, and then something will happen.
Murder.
You need one.
You hit.
You need one.
it's
It's
dead.
dead. It's dead.
It might be
doesn't-
dead. It might not be dead.
Clear
He does
as
clear by
He's
10,
swinging with
so-
a plus 11 to damage.
3
They rolled really low on its
plus
HP.
11.
Plus another 3d6. You did clear by 10. Yeah, it dies.
It-
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah,
dead.
it's-
Z's.
It's dead. It's just. And if.
All right. Then we'll kill the other one and put fire on them, except I'm going to bite the ear off one of them
Yeah.
before we set it on fire.
Yeah.
And from now on, I'll just have continually regenerating troll ear chewing gum.
Continually regenerating troll ear chewing gum.
Ew.
Wait. I I don't think that's how it works.
He's an ogre. That's normal.
Apparently, chat's saying you rolled a D1 plus 10, Rob, instead of a D10
Wait,
plus
did
10.
Oh yeah, you
I mean,
did.
it doesn't actually make a difference this time around.
Whoops, sorry.
The troll is dead either way.
But it's important to note that Yankee totally ratted you out the moment it happened.
No, that's fair.
No, I'm sorry, Vank, not Yankee. Vank.
No, that's
26.
totally fair. Oh, speaking of ratting out, remember when I was insisting that I specifically said they were bowling jackets for gnomes, and you said you specifically listened?
Yes, I did. I listened so closely.
And then McTacky provided me with the video that showed that I
Did you double check
specifically
the
said it.
video? Did you
Yes.
actually see it with your own eyes and hear it with your own ears?
He gave me the link.
That did not mean you watched the link to this spot.
I'll admit I just took it for granted.
Aha! So you're just saying I should trust McTacky. A terrible idea. Everyone knows Australia is filled with criminals. Moving forward.
All right, so Neal insults both the Vietnamese and Australians today.
I can't even begin the list of people you've insulted today, Rob. It is far too deep.
To be fair, Neil, if you mean the Australian government, that statement you made probably has some value.
Some sketchy shit coming out of Australia these days. Doreen rolls a 9. Did you already make your attack rolls? Yeah, you beat the
This
shit
is
out of the
healing,
thing.
Neil.
Yeah, we
Healing, got
We
it.
don't need to roll initiative anymore. We can just finish off the trolls and
All right,
burn.
you killed the last troll. Last
All
troll's
right.
dead. All right.
Hey,
It's dead.
All right, 6 HP to Torque.
All right, it's dead.
Ah, Jesus.
How far has this been into our rest, Neil?
Guathir was on the second one to rest, so it's halfway through the night.
Oh,
All right, that's good because I only need 4 hours. We have 4 hours now.
wait, if we can have a moment of silence for the trolls.
no.
No.
Leather bowling jackets.
Oh, did we just hear something during that moment of silence?
I heard leather bowling jackets, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm going to use burning hands to burn like the rest of, the trolls' carcasses before they can regenerate.
Got a nice campfire.
I love the way that rolls off the tongue. 4 gnome-sized leather bowling jackets.
4 gnome-sized leather bowling jackets.
God, Rob just can't let anything go, man. You got to
No,
give
you
up on the past. You got to live in the moment, Rob. Stop reliving
it's the same
the
with the-
days of old.
It's the same with the dogs and the lesbian bar. You just can't let it go.
All right. We're going to take our break here. When we come back, I don't know, but we will be back and things will
We
happen.
just show the halflings and gnomes. All right, we killed that many trolls. You fucking
Get your shit together, guys.
Oh, we kill you all.
We'll see you on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.